Good morning. Good morning, ladies. Hello, hello. Oh, I hope Facebook's going to work for me this morning. Can somebody just say hello? Let me know in the comments. So, good morning, Andrea. Thank you very much. It's good to be back. Hi, Paula. Good morning, Tracy. Hello, Joanna. Good morning. I had a wonderful holiday. Thank you, girls. Thank you so much. Welcome back. Hope you had. Yes, I did. Thank you. It was lovely. I feel rested, recuperated. Poor Lisa's shattered. Love this. Ah, thank you, Joe. Thank you, ladies. It's good to be back. It really is. Morning, Tina. Summer, Tina. Hello, Mo. How are you doing? Hi, Marilyn. Good morning, ladies. What a glorious day to come back to as well. I had a lovely, lovely holiday. Thank you, Mandy. I missed all my ladies too. I've had a wonderful holiday. I feel super rested. Yes, it was gorgeous. The weather was gorgeous. The hotel was gorgeous. Everything was fabulous. Thank you, ladies. Just what I needed. Honestly, I feel like a different woman. It was wonderful, Tracy. It really was. And the weather to come back to. Thank you, Edith. Thank you, ladies. Have I been missed? I think Lisa's missed me. Yes, Kelly, thank you. It was wonderful. It really was. I feel well rested. Spent far too much money. Ate far too much food. I did have a lovely rest. It was just what I needed. I'd got to the point where I was quite delirious. Turkey, of course, Julie. Where else would I go? Absolutely love Turkey. Back to a hotel we've been to previously. And just had a thoroughly wonderful time. Ate too much. I'd like to say I drank too much, but I didn't. I had a wonderful holiday. Thank you, ladies. Do you think so, Julie? Well, I ain't got any roots since I coloured it when I went away, so I don't feel like it has, but it's so nice. Turkey, Diane, it's so nice to come back and wash your hair and be able to... I don't think it has, because I ain't got any roots. It's so nice to come back and be in control of your hair, because when you go on holiday, it just goes... It's just crazy. It's just a ball of fuzz. Welcome back. Thank you, Joy. Thank you, thank you. Everybody's saying my hair's growing, do you think? I'm just happy to be able to blow dry it and it not look like a fur ball. It literally looked like something a cat had sicked up for a week while I was away. I think that's the jean jacket I'm phoning up to order. It's the G-Smack one, this one, the G-Smack denim. My good old faithful. I did, Josie. I bought lots of everything this time. I spent an absolute fortune and I don't care. I bought earrings, belts, bags, clothes. I bought far too much. Far too much. I've been good these last few times and I told myself I didn't need anything and that, I bought baseball caps, I bought everything. On the 29th, oh my God, Tina, summer Tina, it is El Scorchio, and I mean El Scorchio already. So my God, what's it going to be like at the end of the month? Every single day was like 30 plus. It was red hot, not a cloud in the sky, and just unbearable by lunchtime, I have to say. I would have got browner, but I had to come out of it every day. Between like 12 and 3, it was far too hot, and I like it hot, so I'll pray for you. Because I don't know where you're going, but it's pretty much the same, I think, all over Turkey. It is red as. It's nice in the morning, it's nice late afternoon. Through the day, you could literally fry a piece of chicken. It's that hot. Ah, thank you, Dottie. Thank you so much. And she did, going to Marmaris in September. I don't like Marmaris. Each to their own, but I don't like it. It's a bit too much like Blackpool with sun for me. I went to Alanya. Super relaxing. Honestly, super duper relaxing. Thoroughly enjoyed myself. Hello, Claire. Send it out. You went to Turkey as well. How did you find it? It was too hot for me. Too hot. I was red as, honestly. I didn't expect it to be that warm because it's quite early on in the season. So I'm like, every day I kept thinking, how on earth do people manage to come to Turkey in like, I'm like that. Oh, honestly, I don't know how they managed to do it July and August. Because I've only ever been May, early June like this time, and September. And I have to say, I don't know whether it's because I'm getting older and I'm menopausal or what, but oh, I couldn't stand it, and I swelled up like a balloon. Absolutely. Thank God for air conditioning, that's all I can say. Lanzarote September, can't wait. September should be a bit cooler, Mandy. It should be nice for you. But yeah, girls, it was absolutely roasting, but beautiful. Hotel we've been to before, so I knew it was nice. We booked cabanas with jacuzzis. Sound very flash, we're not. But you know what? It's like I say, we don't go away very often, and when you do, I think it's worth like paying that little bit extra. So we work hard, we save money, and we splurge a little bit when we go on holiday. So we booked our own like private cabanas with jacuzzis, and that jacuzzi was a godsend. I sat in it sunbathing most days because it was too hot for me to lay on a sun lounger. But it's nice to have like waiter service in a private cabana, and yeah, we had to pay extra for those in the hotel, but we didn't sunbathe around the pool once. We had a cabana every day. No, Tracy, she growled and barked at me. That's the first time ever. And she's not speaking to me. But when I went to my mum's yesterday evening to pick her up, I like it up. Good luck with it, Mandy, because I couldn't stand it. Going back to Cape Verde. Lovely, lovely girls. Honestly, it was just what the doctor ordered for me. I can't tell you how much I feel better for that week away. Hot weather, no, I think it is too. Can't do Turkey, July, August, far too hot over. Yes, apparently it got to 58 degrees middle of last summer. One of the people in the shop was telling me. Be twice in June, both times got into the 50s. It is too hot, I have to say. It was like late 30s, and it was way too hot for me. It was just unbearable through the middle of the day. But yeah, mornings were nice, afternoons were nice. But yeah, midday, you could literally cook a piece of chicken on the floor. It was that hot. You do that little in and out of the like the shade, trying to get to somewhere cooler. It's just ridiculous. And then I've come back to this gorgeous weather. So we didn't get back till tea time yesterday, and it was like the only trouble with Alanya, it was like over 3 hours away from the airport to the hotel, so you've already done like almost your flight time before you get to airport, and then you've got to do are we back? I just saw your message then, Joanne, and then it went off. I don't know why. The internet's not working, but I think we're all right. I think YouTube's okay. Are we back? Yes, excellent, thank you. So yeah, we'd done like almost a flight time before we got to the airport. Alanya is quite a trek, but it was worth it for the hotel that we stopped in August a few years ago. Couldn't do it, Lisa. Could not do it. I hope you feel a bit better. I do, Jan. I really do. What happened? What with the internet? I've no idea. Yeah, it just went off. But YouTube never went off, which was weird. Good morning, Bridie. So yeah, before we got to the airport, we had to leave the hotel at 5 o'clock yesterday morning, which is 3 o'clock UK time. So we had to get up at 4 o'clock, which was 2 o'clock UK time. And then we eventually landed at 3:30 UK time, and then I had to travel home from Birmingham. Then I had to go and pick Dolly up. Oh my God, I was exhausted. I'd been up since 2 o'clock our time, 4 o'clock their time. So 3 hours, over 3 hours to the airport, 4.5 hours on the plane, 2.5 hours home from Birmingham. Then I had to go and pick Dolly up. Yes, it was a long day yesterday, let me tell you. I was in bed and fast asleep for just after 7 o'clock last night. I was shattered. I did say to Lisa that I might do last night's live, but I was being far too enthusiastic. I was back, I thought it was no, it must be my connection, Paula. And obviously, the horrendous plane crash that happened while we were on holiday. You know what I'm like anyway, girls. I'm a super, super nervous flyer. So I had to heavily medicate myself yesterday to get on that plane to come home, I have to say. It was, I know it's like one in a gazillion that crash, but it was awful. And it was all over social media while I was away. And every time I put like I'm not giving her nothing, Julie. No chance. They've been spoiling her while my mum's been sprinkling. Next door neighbour's been having her more than my mum, if I'm being honest with you, because my mum's got enough on, as you know. So next door neighbours have been looking after her and took a proper shine to her, and she's took a proper shine to them, and they've absolutely ruined her. So she's getting no chicken. They've been sprinkling cheese on her food to get her to eat. The little, she's a diva, 100%, 110% diva. But yeah, she growled and barked at me when I went to my mum's yesterday, which were crazy. Anyway, I'm back and I'm raring to go, girls. So I've got some gorgeousness. I've got lots of fabulous newness to photograph. I have just picked up a boot full of clothing from the warehouse. But these little beauties wanted showing, and I saw them hung on the door. Lisa was going to show them and never got round to it. So I thought I'd do it this morning. And this dress is perfect for this weather that we're having right now. About the plane crash, oh my God, it was awful. Awful. But I'm scared of flying and going away in 4 weeks. You'll be fine, but I know what you're saying. And I had to really, really heavily medicate myself yesterday. I was a nervous wreck. And as soon as we got on the plane, before it even took off, Lee fell asleep. And we were end aisle seats. So I was on the end of this aisle and he was on the end of the opposite aisle. And he was stuck asleep. And I was like this, oh my God, gripping the chair, taking off and landing. I'm all right once I'm up in the air, it's the taking off and the landing. And obviously, thank you, Jan. Obviously, when that plane in India took off and just went down, oh my God, I felt physically sick when I saw that. All those poor people on board. So yeah, RIP to those beautiful souls that were on that aeroplane. Horrendous. And then obviously I was flying home, so yeah, it was pretty scary. Turkey, Tina, pretty scary. And I did have to super medicate myself, so I was a little bit munged out yesterday. You'd have all found it hilarious if I'd have come on and done my live last night, because I'd have been talking total gibberish, because I'd taken lots and lots of medication to get myself on that plane and not be an absolute nervous wreck flying home. I still was, to be fair. And I sat next to this amazing woman and her little girl. And the girl was she was probably only about 3 or 4 years old, and she was so well behaved. And as the plane was going down, the mum was fantastic. Oh my God. And I said to her when we landed, I just have to say I'm a nervous flyer, and you really helped me get down in this plane, let alone your daughter. And she started laughing. She went, oh, that's brilliant. She was drawing on this like what they called? Exocet. What are the things that you draw on with it like a pen? What we used to have as children, and I can't remember the name of it. And you like swipe the screen and it clears it. She was drawing spiders and ladybirds for the little girl as the plane was coming down, and she kept complaining that she got earache and she was trying to distract her. And I was watching her, it was distracting me. So when we landed, I made a bit of a joke of it. I said, I don't know about your daughter, but that really helped me. And she started laughing. It was lovely. And he was just fast asleep. All through the flight, he was fast asleep. Descending, he was fast asleep, and I'm like, help me. Daughter's the same. Oh, honestly, Etch-a-Sketch. That's the one. I couldn't remember what it was called. Etch-a-Sketch. I used to have one. Do you remember? You used to shake them, and it used to clear the screen. That's the one. Etch-a-Sketch. I don't know what I wanted to say, but yes, that is it. And I used to love mine when I was a kid. Well, the little girl had got like an updated version of it, and mum was trying to teach her the alphabet, and she's like, you draw the A, then I'll draw the A, you draw the B, then I'll draw the B. And I'm like, this is brilliant, because it's completely taking my mind off the fact that the plane's coming down. So I thanked her. I said, thank you so much. I said, I don't know about your daughter, but you really helped me drawing Incy Wincy Spider. Bless. Oh dear. I used to love my Etch-a-Sketch, girls. Absolutely love it. So I'm showing the Roberta this morning, and this looks absolutely fabulous, I have to say, in the white, with my little bit of a, I know, Tina, little bit of a tan going on, girls. I got myself a little bit of a tan, so yeah, I feel fresh from the holiday, and this is a perfect jacket. This would this would also be really, really nice to travel in. It's lightweight, it's non-crease. You could do exactly what I've done. Style it up with a nice little scarf or a necklace. Put your denim jacket over the top or a blazer. I travelled in my Shelley blazer. And of course, I travelled in my Sophia trousers. And what top did I travel in? What's the off-shoulder one with the balloon bottom? That was my travelling outfit, both ways I have to say, because so comfy. I just want, when you're travelling, I don't know about you lot, but I really swell up on a plane. And you sat for a long time, so you don't want clothes on that are going to crease. So this would be perfect. lightweight, non-crease. When you get there, you won't be hot and sweaty. Take your denim jacket off, tie it round your waist, and you're good to go basically, because like I say, I got off the plane after four hours getting there, and then it was over 3 hours getting to the hotel. By the time you get there, you feel dirty, sticky, and you just want to get, thank you, Tracy, just want to get your clothes off, get in the shower, get clean. And it's nice to travel in something floaty and comfortable. The Valerie, thank you. So this dress is called the Roberta. It's 16 to 24. I booked, so I'm sat with Kev on the plane because I stress that. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Morning, Mel. Did you have a nice holiday? How was your flights? I had to super medicate myself on the way back. We've just been talking about it. I'm sure you were all right. Did you enjoy Turkey? Did you enjoy the weather? It was red as, weren't it? We went away on the same day, so you came back yesterday too, didn't you? How was your flights? Mine were really good, to be honest with you. There was barely any turbulence. The takeoffs and the landings were fantastic. But in light of what had happened, I'd got myself into a bit of a tizzy yesterday. So like I say, I heavily medicated myself on the way home, and I was fine. I don't do the alcohol thing because that really dehydrates you, makes you feel awful and gives you a really bad headache. I just tend to medicate myself. But I know Mel's a nervous flyer as well, aren't you, chick? So I'm sure you got through it. I'm sure you did get through it. I'm sure you were okay. But it is all these people that enjoy flying, I don't understand it, because I find it super scary. I really do. I don't think I'll ever get over that fear. I am getting better, but obviously what happened in India just sent me into overdrive, and Lee's just oblivious. He just falls asleep as soon as he gets on a plane, and I was like, I really need somebody to talk to me. So I talked to the little girl and her mum who was sat next to me on the way home yesterday, which helped me immensely. So we've got this in black, we've got it in orange, we've got this in fuchsia pink. Good morning, Janine. We've got this in the lime green, stone, and I'm wearing white in this. So I've just teamed it up this morning, 16.24, and it's just 22.99 this. So you could take a couple of colours in this, wear one for travelling in, and then, you know, I took a lot of nice fancy clothing and ended up wearing just my wide legs, my sunset nights, my Sophia's. I took 2 pairs of white and I wore them nearly every night because I just wanted to be super comfy and super casual. I don't think I've ever swelled up like I've swelled up this time on holiday, and I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's an age-related thing, but I didn't want to get fancy glammed up. I just wanted to be really like loose and comfortable. So thank the Lord for LJs. Thank the Lord for sunset nights and the Sophia trousers, and what's the other ones with the stretchy waist? I took a pair of those as well. Very long flight, but it was okay. It was that airport at Antalya. Oh my God, no organisation at all. Oh, did you? I don't find Antalya Airport bad at all, to be honest with you, Mel. But I've been through that airport so many times now. I know it like back of my hand. I found it very organised. Did you fly home out of Terminal 1 or Terminal 2? We flew out of Terminal 2 yesterday, and that's the first time. We normally do, oh God, Mel, I know, the heat. We normally fly in and out of 1 and 2 yesterday. It was fantastic. I could have spent a fortune, but I'd already spent a fortune on holiday. Last time I flew, my blood pressure dropped going in plane, and I thought, oh, no way, Tracy. Couldn't fly, but managed to get a flight following day. Bless you. I fainted and couldn't fly. So did your blood pressure drop in the airport then? You love flying. You're crazy, Ruth. Absolutely crazy. I hate it. I love holidays, but I hate flying. Absolutely petrifies me. I'll never, ever, ever get on a plane and not be scared. Never. Anyway. One thing I'm definitely not scared of is wearing this beautiful white dress. Look how stunning this dress is. Terminal 2, we nearly missed that. No way! What? We got there like really early, and we were the second in the queue, so no queuing. Got straight through like baggage and all the security. What time did you fly home, Mel? That sounds really totally different experience to what I had yesterday morning, but we were quite early, so probably before it got really taking off and landing in your favourite. Landing is the worst thing. I literally gripped the back of the chair in front of me that hard. My knuckles are white. and I close my eyes and I just put my head on the back of the chair and just think, just let it be over quick. I do. Literally, I bet somebody thinks I'm absolutely mental. I don't know, Penny, because I've not been to that many places. I mean, I've been to Turkey quite a few times, but I tend to go to the same. Lara Beach is really nice. Alanya I love, but it's like miles away from the airport. That's where I went this time. I didn't like Marmaris. I absolutely hated it. I thought it was like Blackpool but with sun. Not for me at all, but some people love it. So it depends on your experience. It depends what you want to do. It depends how lively you want it, because Marmaris is really, really lively, like Blackpool. There are some really nice hotels. The hotel we stayed in was awful. Yes, on the bus to play. Ah, oh, bless you, Tracy. Why did you feel an idiot? You weren't well. I'm so much. Oh my God, I hate landing. And when the plane hits the runway, I usually go, Jesus, really loud. And I just think, I don't care. I'm just glad we're down. But oh my God, and then it bombs along the runway, doesn't it? So fast, and you just think, it's not going to stop. It's not going to stop. And then it does. But yeah, every time, and Lee just goes, I don't care. Hate it, girls. Hate it. So the dress would be perfect if you are going away anytime soon for travelling. I'm like you, I sit with coat over my... Oh, bless you, Bridie. It's horrible, isn't it? What's that? Queues were horrendous. People in front of us had 10 minutes to get... No way! Our flight was at 9:35 their time. Morning or afternoon? Night time or morning? Because we were in the airport about that time. If it was morning, I can't believe I didn't see you. Unless you meant after, like night time. Can't stand Marmaris. Me neither. But some people absolutely love it, and I'm not dissing it. Men do get in your face. I find that all over Turkey though. They're a little bit pushy. A little bit pushy. But very, very lovely people. Was it last minute holiday? No, it wasn't. It's been booked since last September. So, a good... Oh, you say morning too, Mel? Me? Oh, 9:30 in the morning. We were in the airport at the same time. How bizarre is that? That would have been crazy if I'd have bumped into you. But yeah, it was a totally different experience for me. How weird. So Terminal 2 the same time. We're looking at, is it Belek? And Lee's never been to Lara Beach, so we're looking at Lara Beach as well for next time. Quiet panic attack. Bless you, Mel. Well, I'd have had one with you because I was the same, so we could have had a meltdown together. It would have been nice to see you because we probably would have took each other's minds off the fact that we were flying early morning flight, so I hadn't slept the night before. Yeah, I know that. So Lee said this time, every time he's been with me to Turkey, he's had a tattoo. And this time he said, I'm not having any tattoos this time. I'm going to enjoy the full 7 days in the sun. He did 2 days of tattooing. He had a full sleeve. Literally a full sleeve. It's absolutely out of this world. It's phenomenal. It really is. Because of the size of his arm, they did say they was going to get the whole thing done, and they didn't get this bit done. But he has got ridiculously large arms. Altinkum was what? Horrible. Dogs on the beach. Oh, I don't mind dogs on the beach. There were dogs in the hotel. There was about 4 resident dogs in the hotel where we were staying. There was like a little toy poodle. There was a massive white German shepherd, and 2 other like crossbreeds. So friendly. Never bothered anybody. Just like chilling out. But I like that. And lots of cats. And they say don't feed them. So I was like secretly feeding them under the table. And every time the waitress came, I was like, I'm not feeding them cats. Hotel was absolutely amazing. Yeah, they usually are. And you went to Lara Beach, didn't you? And literally, we've already been looking, and I think we're going to go to Lara Beach. I've been to Titanic on Lara Beach before, and that were amazing. But we're not going to go back there because obviously I've been there already, but we have seen a couple that we really like. But I do love Turkey, and I love Turkey for shopping. How much shopping did you get, Mel? What did you come back with? I come back with all sorts this time. Belts, hats, bags, clothes. Everything this time. I went absolutely bonkers. Lee did a full tattoo and he came back with some clothes too. He got the most amazing, like genuine designer fake Gucci tracksuit. It's fabulous. Absolutely beautiful. Yes, spent a small fortune, girls, but you know what? You're on here for a look round, so you've just got to enjoy life, haven't you? So, the black. The fabulous orange. No comment. The fuchsia pink. I know you came back with a suitcase full of stuff. I thought I was going to go over. I really did think I was going to go over my baggage allowance. In fact, I even left some stuff there and all my sun creams and everything, thinking that I was going to... honestly, I got loads of stuff. I'm saying fed the cats. Of course you do, Tracy. It's standard, isn't it, to feed the cats and dogs? But the dogs were super well fed. They didn't want anything. They were nasty, snapping and back. Oh, no. Oh, that's not nice. Then you've got the lime in this, and then you've got the stone. But let me show you. This has got the most beautiful... Let me take this necklace off. This is one of my own. It's old stock from about 2 years ago. I just wanted to dress it up. A really nice scoopy V-neck, this one. It's not see-through. As you can see, I've got a dark coloured bra on there. You cannot see the colour through this. And this is the white. You can't see my underwear. This has got a lovely, it dips down at the front, but not in a point. It's like a soft scoop and then goes up at the side. Turkish. Oh, yeah, I've not been there either. What is the name of the dress? It is called the Roberta, 1624 and just $22.99. And as I was just about to say, this has got pockets. So you've got the nice thick straps that cover your bra straps. We go to Marmaris, but not near the centre. Yeah, I didn't like Marmaris, but I'm sure, you know, it's each to their own. From Yorker last week, bought bags, earrings and fab Louis Vuitton hairclip. Oh, lovely. I got some Chanel earrings. They were really nice. There was Wild Boar in Marmaris. Wow, we had 2 run one night. I say, no, no way, Sarah. Oh my God. Actually, I swam with a turtle. That was the highlight of my holiday. The lovely lifeguard. So we were out on a pier. And the cabanas, like, right at the front, we managed to get those all week. And they got, like, jacuzzis and stuff. They were lovely. Obviously, you have to pay extra for them. They don't come as standard with the hotel, but they're fantastic. And, your view is out to sea. Got your own little jacuzzi, like, looking out to sea. Absolutely beautiful. It's like the sunset nights, Linda. And every day he came down and said... and he feeds all the fish at the top end of the pier, and the turtles come as well for the food. And then they go under the pier and they swim back out to sea. So every morning he'd come and say, they're here, and you can go down the steps and swim with them. Oh, I've never seen a sea turtle before. It was amazing. They're really big. But yeah, that was the highlight of my holiday. The dogs in reception, the cats that I fed at breakfast, and the turtles out to sea. It was amazing. So... lovely on the hem. It's not a straight hem. It's lovely and loose and floaty. It's got the pocket. It's lovely. You're welcome, Linda. Lovely and thick on the strap. It's got plenty of room on the bust, but it's not low under the arm, this one. It's absolutely gorgeous. Can you tell I sunbathed more on my front than I did on my back? Can't be bothered to turn over. I just lay there and soak up the rays. I got a decent tan on the front of my legs and not on the back. The wild boars are coming down from the mountains because of the fires. Oh, I remember the fires in the mountains a few years ago. Wow, okay. Apparently there were snakes in the sea as well, and they're really poisonous. And I'm like, why did nobody tell me there were snakes in the sea before I started swimming? So I didn't go back in after that. I was like, I'll leave the sea snakes. Apparently if they bite you, they make you really, really poorly. They can kill you. They just let you go in. Don't worry, be fine. Just don't go near them. What if they swim underneath you? I'm like... that's me not going back in the sea. I'll just stick to the jacuzzi. Thank you very much. I don't like swimming in the sea anyway at the best of times, but I wanted to go in and see the turtles. So there you go. That's me done. I have got so many photographs to do. Just from Cali Amazing Quiet Chilled Hotel. How wonderful. Do you know what? The power of a holiday, I have to say, girls, it's made me just decompress. As you know, we're a bit of a stressed out ball of whatever before I went on holiday. And it's just a week of I hardly touched my phone and just stepped away from everything. And it's been great, it really has. So it's good to be back. And I've took the reins from Lisa, and she's going to go out to the caravan, I think, for a few days and decompress because she's been rushed off her feet while I've been away. It's really difficult when anybody takes a holiday, especially me, because obviously the lives, as well as Lisa doing her own job, she's had to do mine as well. But unfortunately, you know, that's what happens when people go on holiday. But yeah, she's gone to the caravan. She said, if you need me, I'll be at the other end of the phone, but I'm going to the caravan. I went, off you go. It's fine. So I've got lots of photographs to do. I'll be back at 1 o'clock, girls. It's so good to be back. If you want the dress, It's called the Roberta. It's 16 to 24. This would be perfect, teamed up with your blazer, teamed up with your denim jacket, any kind of nice little throw over shirt. She says, frantically looking around for a shirt to show you. Let me just show you with this beautiful. Somebody help me out because I can't remember the name of this blazer. You know when you go away, when I'm not at work for a week, it feels like I've been off for a month. Thank you, Andrea. Oh, thank you, Mandy. I missed you a lot too. They did, indeed, Mandy. I didn't catch many of the lives. What's this jacket called? I've forgotten. Because the internet weren't great. At the where we were, like out at the end of the the jetty thing, it was a bit better in reception. But the hotel was that big. You can imagine how many people were trying to connect to the internet at the same time. Thank you, Tracy. It's good to be back. So the internet on holiday is never brilliant, is it? So I couldn't get it consistently to watch a live. I did manage to watch a Saturday morning live on catch up and saw how tired she looked, Lisa, and I thought, bless, it's a good job I'm coming back tomorrow. So yeah, it's hard going when one of us has time off, it is. But this looks really nice as well, look. The Passion. Thank you, Ruth. I'd completely forgotten. You have a week off and it feels like you've had a month off and everything, like all the clothing is turned around and changed. And thank you, Julie. I've got so much newness to photograph. I've got my fan on though, girls, ready. I'm still sweating because I'm not pointing it at me while I'm doing the live, but I've got the fan on in the room and I'm going to crack on. So glad you're back. Missed you. Thank you, Sandy. I've really, really missed doing my lives, and I do, as you know, really love my job. So it's not a chore. It's a labour of love for me, work. So although I was kind of itching to get back, I did need that downtime, and I do feel a whole lot better for having that week off. I really did need it. But it's good to be back, so I'm going to hit the ground running, literally, and do a load of photographs now. And I'll be back at 1 o'clock, girls. So have an amazing Monday. It's really beautiful out there. Hopefully you've got the gorgeous the weather. Perfect for drying me washing. That's why I said weather. I've already got to, I did a load at like 5 o'clock this morning. I've just put another load in. There's a load on the line from last night. Oh my goodness me, that's the only downside, isn't it, when you go on holiday? All the holiday washing. So nice here but cooler. Yes, although I don't feel particularly cool at the moment, I have got a proper sweat on. Glasses are falling down my nose. It has, Sandy. I really did need it. My stomach's growling. I've had nothing to eat since about 10 o'clock yesterday morning. I was way too tired, if that makes sense, to eat when I got home last night. We had a KFC in the airport yesterday morning. Lee paid, and he's still going on about it now. It was about £38. £38 for a KFC. Get it eaten. Eat it all. Oh God, I was laughing till I cried. He was that upset at the fact that it had cost him nearly 40 quid for a KFC in Antalya Airport. It's a complete rip-off, but yeah, I was chuckling because it weren't my card, it was his. But yeah, £40 for just for the two of us. Can you imagine how much that would cost for a family with children if you wanted to eat? Because we left the hotel so early, we didn't have time for anything. We literally didn't even have a drink before the coach came and picked us up. So when we got to the airport and we woke up a little bit, we were starving. So yeah, we're like, oh look, there's a McDonald's and a KFC upstairs. He went, right, KFC it is. £40, yes. That's probably why he fell asleep. It was the shock of the £40 for a KFC in the airport. Right, I'm going. It is very expensive, and they know that you're going to pay it because obviously you want to eat, don't you? I will be back at 1 o'clock, my gorgeous ladies. I know, Monday. Is Lee back at work? He is at 3 o'clock this morning. He went back to work. Bless him. 3 o'clock. So we were both in bed ridiculously early last night, let me tell you. So I got up with him at 3 o'clock this morning, but I didn't feel tired because I've been in bed since about 7 o'clock last night. We literally dropped the bags. He did his work washing, what he'd not done before we went away, stuck it in the tumble dryer and went to bed. I was fast asleep. I don't even remember him coming to bed. I think I was in bed and fast asleep for just after 7 o'clock last night. We were both exhausted. So yeah, I feel fine. And he had to get up and go to work at 3 o'clock this morning. But anyway, anywho, that's what you do, girls. You just get straight back on the grind and wait for the next holiday. Right, I'm going. I'll see you all at 1 o'clock. See you later. Bye.